From the Benson Tower Studio, this is Fox 8 Morning Edition at 6 a.m.
Thanks a lot, Chris. 7:22 at this hour. You might be looking to do some spring cleaning, but for your diet. Dr. Meredith Maxwell with the Tour Infirmary Hospital joins us now with one way to rediscover a healthy lifestyle. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. You call it mindful eating, and I guess the first thing is to stop all those temptations. Like, how do you stop yourself from wanting to eat everything in front of you, everything that you're tempted that you really shouldn't be going after?
Well, you really have to think with your whole body. You really need to fill your plate 2/3 and take your time, not be distracted by work or TV because you'll mindlessly eat. So you really have to enjoy the food and finish, take a break, drink some water, and then see if you're full.
Well, it's really hard because a lot of people are going through the day and they're probably skipping meals. So when they're eating, they probably are distracted and they're just like shoving it into their mouths.
Right.
So is it even more challenging, when you're out, like we're seeing pictures of people out, is that even more harder to do?
Definitely. It's always smart to plan your meals ahead. That's the key. If you're rushed, you'll just eat anything that's out there, including fast food. So 6 small meals a day will keep you from being ravenous and just eating whatever.
What are some of the questions you think people should ask themselves when eating that you think it's an important thing a process, a routine to get into?
So full versus satisfied, you don't need to be full every time. You just need to use the food for fuel. So in seeing, if your stomach is full and not necessarily overeating, so you really have to think about the food.
And you said, when you say full meaning like you're literally sitting and you can't move, right?
Right, stuffed like Thanksgiving dinner.
How do you know when you're just satisfied?
Well, you have to take your time. You have to think about it. You have to eat slowly and really enjoy the food instead of just mindlessly eating.
And how do you become a mindful eater, you think, the 2 key things?
Not be distracted and really enjoying your food with all the senses. Make sure you're not an emotional eater. Make sure you're not just eating because it's time to eat. Make sure that you really need the food and definitely eat regularly.
And a lot of people try different tricks. And some people may drink a lot of water before they go out or have a glass of water before a meal. Does that help?
It really does. It creates a sensation of fullness. If you're going to a party, try to eat a healthful snack before you go so you're not ravenous when you get there and eat all the good stuff.
And let's talk a bit about just putting it all together. I mean, on a daily basis, it sounds crazy. I mean, you're sitting there talking to yourself, am I enjoying this food? Do I want this food? What are some of the things that you do, for example, that you can say, you can do this as well?
Well, you just have to take the time. You need to plan ahead. You need to really think full versus stuffed. You really need to think about 2/3 of the plate, not all the plate. Take some time, drink some water, think about, am I really full? Just be mindful.
And sitting in front of the TV and eating, would you consider that a no-no?
Yes, definitely. Doing work while you're eating, reading a book while you're eating, because you'll just keep eating until the plate is gone and be stuffed afterwards.
Right. And obviously keeping all those bad things in your house that you shouldn't have, that probably doesn't help either.
Smart shopping.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. Hopefully those are the little things. It's hard, though, especially in a town like this with so much good food.
It definitely is, and time can be a factor.
Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor, for coming in.
Of course.
Thanks.